Quick and balanced, healthy breakfast ideas that actually work. We all want mornings that feel calm, grounded, and fueled, but most of us need the time or the energy to make gourmet breakfast every day. That's why I've put together this list of simple grab and go breakfast ideas that pair perfectly with eggs, rice, and cooked veggies. These meals are easy to prep, give you energy, and help you stay balanced throughout the day. All right, so let's get into it. Whether you're working, studying, or grinding towards your next move, these breakfast combos have your back. Protein and energy boosters. So, under this category, there's protein and energy boosters. You got nut butter packets, almond, peanut butter, or cashew. Eat with a banana or spread it on whole grain toast. Greek yogurt cups, high in protein and easy to eat cold. Hard-boiled eggs, prep 6 at a time and grab them throughout the week. Tuna or salmon pouches, a savory protein option that travels well. Next is the carbs and healthy grains. Whole grain wraps or tortillas. Load them with eggs, veggies, and rice for a breakfast burrito. Oatmeal cups or overnight oats. Add chia seeds, cinnamon, or berries for extra fiber. Rice cakes. Top with nut butter and a banana, or try hummus if you want something savory. Next category, fruit and fiber. Bananas, apples, pears, oranges. Zero prep, easy to grab. Mix berries or grapes. Just rinse and go. Dried fruit and nut trail mix. Store in a Ziploc or mason jar for fiber-rich bite. Cold or pre-made options. Protein shakes or smoothies. Use store-bought or prep your own. Chia pudding. Made with almond milk and a touch of honey. Mini fritillas? Mini fritas or egg muffins. Bake with your rice and veggie mix in muffin tins and store in the fridge. Take your leftover eggs, rice, and veggies and meal prep 3 to 5 breakfast burritos or rice bowls and containers. Add fruit or yogurt on the side, and you've got a fulfilling, high energy meal ready to go. Hot or cold. Stay fueled, stay focused. Your mornings set the tone for everything. Okay, so at first I would do like a bunch of the original American breakfast, eggs, bacon, all that good stuff. And it was nice for a while. And, I wanted to gain muscle and, work out. So like that was like what I needed. And then I started looking into like why certain cultures live as long as they live. Like I think Japan and like there's another one that the average age expectancy is like way higher than Americans. And you look into it and most of it is like the food, right? So like now I'm at the point where like I don't really have the time to like really cook like that. So like and it works out because like you have more time to sleep and you can just grab and go something. So like the Greek yogurt works for me because like it's tasty, but like if you really want to get healthier, you probably want like plain Greek yogurt. The hard boiled eggs, that sounds really nice. I should get into that. It's just the whole meal prepping thing. Tuna or salmon pouches, those sound pretty good. I know there's this whole thing about carbs and stuff. I guess from what I've researched, as long as you're burning the carbs, it doesn't really matter. It's supposed to be used for energy, but you do want to watch out for like white bread. You know, I guess it's fine every once in a while. I'm not a nutritionist, so don't quote me on that. Berries, fruits, definitely you want to have some berries and fruits. And I recently found out that you can actually cook and pre-make like breakfast sandwiches. I didn't know that. I thought you had to like make it while it was, in the thing and then like you take it hot to go. But you can pre-make some of those. It's nice. Or you can buy them pre-made. Recently, what I've been doing is I've been buying, some pre-made breakfast sandwiches, and I don't do it every day because, like, some days you want to, like, just work and focus, and then like I have some fruit to like lighten it up, and then of course, water and maybe an energy drink or some caffeine. So that's good stuff. And the chia, I have some chia seeds and protein shakes. And there's like this protein coffee shake that's really nice. Love it. And it's like it's protein and it's caffeine all in one. So it's like, you don't have to have it separate. You don't have to have like breakfast and then like your caffeine separate. You can combine it. And you can add some chia seeds in there for the fiber and like, some berries and like, you know, got your whole smoothie situation going on. So that's nice. So I think I will put this in the description so you can take a look at it and let me know, because I want to know from you guys, like, what kind of healthy habits do you guys have? Of course, if you want to get healthier, exercising is definitely something you gotta get through. And then, like, the other 80%, from what a personal trainer told me, is that diet is like the other 80%, right? So as long as you're eating healthy, the rest will follow. And then you definitely want to like get your steps in. Maybe if you want to go hardcore with it, lift some weights. But I think walking is super underrated, and then that's getting into a whole nother thing. Um, that's another story for another day. So, but right now, this is about healthy eating breakfast. And yeah, I hope you actually enjoyed this reflection. I'm really big on health conscious stuff. I lived on the north side for a little bit, and that's their whole stuff up there. It's like they're super health conscious. So yeah, I really enjoyed this reflection. Very nice. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And subscribe. Yes, need some more subscribers to get on this healthy eating wave.